It shows right there, it doesn't show anything. You have to join this video. Without. Do I need that? I don't ever record these on. Yeah, for these, yeah, they're just planning. And that. You want me to go get the files?
Okay. Oh, I can hear him in there.
Can you hear me, Paula?
I can hear you, yes. Real low, though. It just sounds like you're far away.
Hey, right up my mic.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Good afternoon, council.
Hi, Judge. How are you? Good afternoon.
Good. Give me just a minute, counselor.
Take your time.
So what remote turns it up? This one? Council, say something for me, please.
Hi, Judge. Do you hear me okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some volume up. We just moved into the new building this week and we're still trying to figure stuff out.
Is it nice? Looks nice from the outside.
It is nice. Try
Good.
that. A little bit better. We can make it work. All right. I do not yet see Lee Stevens in the meeting,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna leave you where you're at.
Do you see my client, Nicole Norton?
Yep, I can bring her in. How do I put this on gallery view? I don't see any icons on this screen.
Nicole, how you doing?
Good, how are you? Can you see me?
I can't see you. I can hear you. You probably have to push start video down in the lower left corner.
Not right now. We'll figure it out later.
Ah, there you go.
Hi.
Hi. Is he there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's not here.
All right, I'm going to call another file while I'm waiting for Mr. Stevens to show up.
No problem, Your Honor. Appreciate it. Nicole, you might want to mute because our file is not going to get called, so it's going to pick up background noise. So I'm gonna mute, and you should mute also.
Mr. Gearinger, are you there?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
And it looks like Mr. Cullen is trying to connect.
Ah, there we are.
Mr. Cullen, can you hear me? Mr. Cullen, can you hear me? It shows that Mr. Cullen is connected, but he doesn't appear to be answering. Mr. Cullen, one last chance. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Good afternoon. So
Good
I've got
afternoon,
this
Judge.
case. I'm assuming Mr. Gearinger. Am I saying your name right? Gearinger?
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you. Is this a land contract forfeiture or a termination of tenancy? What do we got?
Termination of tenancy was for possession, but we're here for the money judgment.
Okay, so let me get to the book and play. All right, so you want possession and you're asking for money judgment, correct?
We've already taken possession.
Speak up, please.
We've already taken possession.
Okay. So how much do you think Mr. Cullen owes you?
So we went for the max of 1750 based
I
on,
can't hear you. Why don't you let your wife speak? She's coming through clearer.
We put in for $1,750. It was for March, April rent, water bill, and the 8 days of May rent.
All right, so 1750 is the total.
Yes.
All right, and Mr. Cullen, do you agree that you owe some part or none of that 1750?
I will agree to the water bill part of it, but the rest of the stuff I do not agree to, based on a couple of factors. One, I offered to pay the rent while I was looking for a new place, and he just told me he wanted me to leave the residence. And a couple of the other reason is this was never he never had a certificate of occupancy on this house since 1995, nor was it a registered. I've been there for almost just over 12 years.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about a CO. You
Pardon
lived there for 12 years without a CO. A CO is not a defense to not paying rent.
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding. It's kind of echoey.
Pardon me?
I said you're kind of echoey, Your Honor, so I'm having a hard time understanding what you're saying.
Okay, what I said was, I'm not going to let you use the lack of a CO for a defense to pay 2 months rent in a house you lived in for 12 years without that CO. That's not going to fly.
Well, also was not registered with the city of Romulus as a rental. So
also not a defense to the fact that you had a contract to pay rent. They
Right,
might have a
and
problem
according
with the city of
to-
Romulus, but that doesn't work as a defense in my court.
Okay, well, he's trying to get $50 for some excessive mold growth in the bathroom, but had the place been inspected annually, that stuff would have been caught and could have been fixed before it became a problem.
Okay, well, that's a different issue. That's a different issue,
Pardon
whether
me?
or not he should be able to charge you for mold.
Okay, I mean, if I have to pay him the 2 months rent in 8 days in May, I have no problem with that. But the rest of the stuff, I just got a water bill this morning, so I don't know what water bill he's talking about.
Okay, so
I
back
just
to my
got emailed the
original question.
water bill.
Back to my original question. What part of the 1750 do you think you should pay? Because I've heard
Well,
that
let's
you're
see,
okay
minus
with
the
the
50
water
for the
bill and you're
mold,
okay with 2 months rent.
$100. So I think it should just be 2 months rent minus the.
Okay, give me just a minute. All right, folks, we got to set up somewhere else where I can actually hear what's going on. So just bear with me. We just moved into the new building Monday and we're having major issues with the noise volume.
Probably better without the window behind me.
Good point.
So now I'm gonna do join with computer audio and everything else like we normally do.
Just like normal. I think we're even still recording and streaming. So good.
So I try to put this on. We're getting there.
Is that fixing it?
Nope. Okay, because I still.
On here. Right here. Right.
All right, we still got an echo.
I'm okay now.
A little bit better.
Better? Yes.
All right, Mr. Cullen, Mr. Gehringer.
Yes.
Have you folks had a discussion about possible settlement on the dollar amounts?
So Your Honor, the late fees and rent.
That was a yes or no question, sir?
No, we have not.
Okay. Then my civil department will contact you both. We'll schedule you to have a meeting where you'll come in for a live hearing. Bring your pictures, bring your witnesses, and I'll listen to everything you've got to say, and I'll decide how much money Mr. Cullen may owe.
Okay.
Let's do this while I've got you. Mr. Cullen, you got a phone number?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
734-664-8417.
8417. All right. I'll get with as soon as I'm done with the Zoom hearing, I'll get with my civil department. We'll pick a couple dates and they'll be reaching out to you today.
Okay.
We'll set this up as soon as we can get my schedule straight with yours.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you both, and sorry about the confusion with the technology.
Well, that's how it is with technology,
Unfortunately.
unfortunately. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. All right, counsel, let's take a look and see if Mr. Lee or Stevens is available. I got a tech guy trying to work on this echo, but I'm not hopeful.
You sound like the voice of God, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm going to share that with my wife when I get home.
I don't mean that you are God. I just mean you sound like it.
Let's see. And for some reason, this is the same laptop I did Zoom with for a year, and now it's doing something different. Fred, how do I get rid of that image that's blocking out my participants list? Okay, thanks. All right, no Mr. Stevens yet. So I'm going to mute you. Is that what it is? No, I just muted him. Maybe I'll turn my volume down and see what happens. This is weird. It's the same laptop we always use. That's all. Yeah. That's all. Thanks, Fred.
There we go.
I don't know what you did, but it worked.
Yeah. I don't know.
Good morning or good afternoon, council.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. We can't see you, though.
Why is that? We're having major problems today.
Oh, fantastic.
I know.
It's showing my videos on.
Oopsie.
What was that?
Yeah. Give me 1 minute. Yeah. Do one last crazy thing and then we'll call it. We're getting there.
All right, I've got a couple people I can't identify, so we're going to try to do that. Okay, guy with the beard on the iPad, who are you?
Lee Stevens.
Stevens. Oh, you're the missing guy. All right, so let me rename you. All right. Got you renamed. I'm going to mute you.
Okay.
I'll be back to you in just a minute.
Put me in, make me co-host. We're gonna close out the Zoom and we're gonna, nope, don't remove me. Oh. Make me host.
No, you're coming in. You're coming in. You're in right here.
Audio. Yeah, make host.
You're a host or a co-host?
You make me host so we can leave this without shutting down the whole meeting and making everyone have to get back
Okay.
in. Hopefully I can give it back right after.
All right. And Gerald's iPhone, who are you?
Pamela Van?
Van?
Yes.
Why can't I rename her? Because I'm
Because
not
you're
the
not
host
host,
now.
so let's hit leave. Leave meeting. Still the host, so we're good. You should be able to rename.
All right, give me your first name again, ma'am.
Pamela?
Now we're happy.
All right, let me rename you, and we're going to put you in the waiting room because we're not ready for you yet.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. Thomas, if you would unmute yourself. Same with you, Mr. Stevens. All right, Mr. Stevens, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Thomas, you got audio?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, counsel, is this a non-payment?
Actually, there's no rent that changes hands. It's simply a termination of tenancy.
Okay. And I'm assuming you gave a 30-day notice.
We did.
All right. Mr. Stevens, do you think you have some legal right to stay in the property after the 30-day notice ran?
I have no idea.
Okay, then why are you still there?
I'm trying to move out.
All right, flesh that out for me. You've got a new place. You just having trouble getting all your stuff moved. You're looking for a place. Where are you at with the move out?
I'm looking for a place.
All right, so is it safe for me to assume that you have no defense to the plaintiff's claim of possession, for possession?
I don't know what that means.
Okay. That you have no legal right to be there after they've given you a 30-day notice. If you have a
didn't
legal
know
right, that would be a defense, and I want to know what it is.
Well, I thought the homeowner had to evict me, I guess. I don't know.
That's what this is.
No, she rents too. The homeowner is Mrs. English.
Okay, so Miss Norton rents from English, and you're renting from Miss Norton?
I give her rent money.
Okay. You give Miss Norton rent money?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Thomas, maybe you better fill me in on what the plaintiff's position is.
Your Honor, Miss Norton rents pursuant to a valid rental agreement. Mr. Stevens is there at her invitation that she now regrets. She's been asking him to leave for close to a year, maybe more, Nicole.
Okay,
Yes, longer.
okay.
And he has not been contributing much of anything to
All right.
anything by way
Yeah,
of.
so she
expense.
moved him in as a roommate, and now she doesn't want him.
That's right.
Okay. And Mr. Stevens, you have no written agreement with Ms. Morton?
No.
Okay. All right, so anything you want me to consider before I decide what we're gonna do today?
I don't think so.
Okay, council, submit a judgment.
I will, Your Honor. 10-day writ.
Actually, yeah, and you can actually email that to the civil department if that helps you.
I will do so. I made arrangements to do so earlier today. So I'll
Okay,
craft the judgment. You'll have it within 5 or 10 minutes.
yeah, Mr. Stevens, amp up your move out.
All right.
All right,
Thank
good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Judge. Have a good
You're
one.
welcome, council. Sorry about the confusion with the technology.
It's fine.
All right, Mr. Miller, let's see if any of your people are here.
Certainly, Your Honor.
You've got Bevel, Hall, and West.
Correct. And West has a co-tenant, Brandon Parker, and there's 2 halls, Roy and Pamela.
Yeah, I don't see any of them. I do have our samples, so I'll bring them in.
That's my client.
Yep. All right. Good afternoon, Ms. Samples.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
I'm going to mute you and Mr. Miller because we don't have any of your people in yet. Good afternoon, Mr. Trahey. All right, Ms. Van, it looks like Mr. Trahey's trying to connect.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Mr. Trahey.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
And you've got Linda Van in the office with you?
I do, yes.
Good afternoon, Ms. Van, and I've got Pam Van in Zoom.
Yes.
All right. And Mr. Trahey, is this a non-payment or an eviction
It is not a non-payment.
termination?
30-day
Termination.
notice, demand for possession.
Okay, and you have provided the 30-day notice to Pamela Van?
We have, yes.
Thank you. Ms. Van, Pamela Van, do
Yes.
you have a legal reason why you think you should be able to stay there after the 30-day notice?
Well, I have a legal matter in which I believe the house is in my husband's name,
I'm sorry, you broke up. You believe the house is in whose name?
was in my husband's name,
Okay, and your husband's name is
Gary Van,
Gary, G-A?
R-Y,
Okay,
V-A.
okay.
My mother-in-law stole my stimulus, kept it for a month and never sent it back. So I could not get legal representation. I could not move. They disabled my car because I heard the conversation between her and my husband. I had no vehicle to get anywhere, had no means to fix it.
Okay,
So-
let me stop you. Let me stop you. When you say your mother-in-law, who's that?
Linda Van.
Okay, thank you. So what makes you think that Gary Van is actually the owner of the house?
I seen emails and I got a phone call today,
Got a
It's-
phone call from who?
the mortgage company.
Okay. All right,
That's-
is Gary Van passed away?
Yes, he has.
Okay, all right. And what was the relationship between Gary and Linda?
That's her son.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Trahey, can you shed some light?
There is no reason to believe that the deed was in the name of Gary Michael Van, who recently passed away. It's always been in the name of
Linda Van, and her husband, who has the same name, Gary. It's Gary Lee Van. And they
Same
have-
first name, different middle name.
That is correct.
Thank you.
But the deed and the mortgage is in the name of Gary Lee Van and Linda Van.
Okay. And Miss Van, do you have any documentation otherwise? Pamela Van?
No, I do.
Okay. All right. So you're planning on moving, but you just haven't moved, or you're not planning on moving? What's the end game here?
I don't mind moving, but the house was purchased for us. We first tried to get the house in our name and we could not. So that my in-laws offered to put it in their name so we could get out from underwater on our last home.
Okay.
And so they did that for us. We maintained the home. We made all the mortgage payments. We made all the payments. We upkept the home with no C of O on this home. Nobody was allowed to live in this home.
But
That-
you did.
From City Hall. And then there was a lawsuit on this home for $350,000 where Linda signed an affidavit and said that the homeowners lived in the home.
Okay. So how long have you been there?
I've been here for about 9 to 10 years.
Okay. All right. So you think you have some kind of claim against Linda Van for some kind of monetary reimbursement or something?
I may. I don't know.
Okay.
I get legal representation because she took all the money
Okay.
that belonged to my husband and I and kept it in a bank account in her name. And her being a bookkeeper for a doctor for the IRS and took classes, she knew what she was doing.
Okay. So if she stole money, you got to deal with the police department for that.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Trahey, obviously, all those items are beyond a landlord-tenant case.
That is our position, Judge. The deed to the home is clearly in the name of Gary Lee and Linda Van, and she can verify that. She's here. The mortgage is in their name as well. There are many outstanding bills on that property that the owners are subject to now. There's an electric bill, which again is in the plaintiff's name. What's the balance of that?
Almost 4,000.
$4,000 electric bill, which she is not allowing to be terminated. And she's making the mortgage payments.
All right. All right. Pamela Van, and I hate to be so informal, but it's confusing with two last names the same. I'm going to suggest that now, did you say you now have your stimulus money?
No.
Still don't have your stimulus money?
No.
Okay.
And also my mother-in-law told me if I went quietly away from the home and didn't cause any fuss, that she wouldn't call unemployment on me and say that I lied about working for her. So I'd have to pay unemployment back.
Okay. Well, once again, that's another issue that's not in front of me today.
Right.
So it sounds like you might have a number of issues that you need to get legal advice on. So I would encourage you to do that. If you don't have a number for the free legal aid clinic, you can contact my civil department and they will give it to you.
Okay.
But as far as today's hearing is concerned, it's a 30-day notice to quit, termination of tenancy. I haven't heard anything from you that makes me think that there's a valid legal defense to the fact that the house is in Linda Van's name and she wants you out. So I'm going to direct Mr. Trahey to submit a judgment of possession for me to sign. I would encourage you to quickly seek legal advice so that if you do have some viable claim against Ms. Van, you can get it started.
Okay.
All right. Any questions for me?
No, you're
None from the plaintiff.
Mr. Trey, you can submit that judgment either snail mail or email, your choice.
Very good. Thank you, Judge.
Good luck, folks.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Smith. Who are you here for?
Good afternoon. I'm appearing on behalf of Belleville Point Apartments. We have one matter. Michael Harvey is the tenant defendant.
And he is not in the waiting room. So let's give it just a few more minutes. Mr. Miller, we're almost ready for defaults on your files as well.
Very good, Your Honor.
Mr. Kaczynski, you got ears on.
Yep.
All right, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Judge.
All right, so gentlemen, I've got nobody in my waiting room. And if I am correct, all these matters were set at 1:30 with direction to be in the waiting room at 1:15.
That's correct. Your Honor.
All right, so gentlemen, on Mr. Miller, on your three files, Mr. Smith, Mr. Kaczynski, on your individual files, I'm going to ask that you submit a default judgment under the 7-day rule. And of course, you can do that electronically if you want to save some time.
We will do that.
Thank you,
Your
Your
Honor,
Honor.
Your Honor, the writ date though is the 24th. Is the court going to hold it for 7 days then? I'm
I'm
sort
going
of
to hold
wondering.
it just because this is the first hearing, isn't it?
No, these are second hearings for me.
Oh,
Your
these are
Honor.
second hearings.
Yeah, we all have-
Let's take yours. Let's take them. I'm going to put you on ice for a minute, Mr. Miller, because you got three files. I
I can
forgot
wait.
that. Mr. Smith,
Yes.
did your defendant show up last time around?
Yes, he did.
Okay, and he knew about today.
Yes, he did.
So you can just submit a default judgment straight up.
Okay,
All right, and that is Mr. Harvey, correct?
correct, Your Honor.
All right, so you can submit your judgment.
Your
Mr.
Honor,
Kaczynski, what's the story on your defendant, Mr. Harris?
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, Mr. Smith. Mr. Kaczynski?
Mr. Harris did not appear at the last hearing, and he's not here today.
All right.
Was there personal service on him, Your Honor?
I'm looking.
Thank you.
Yeah, says personal service was affected at 35656 Smith on April 24.
That's his address.
Yep. You know, I'll let you have your default.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. And I did ask for a money judgment on this one. It's a large amount of money. So we'll submit a default with a money judgment also. Based
All
on
right, that will probably get his attention.
Okay, I think so.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Mr. Miller, let's talk about Bevel first.
Yes.
Educate me.
Mr. Bevel failed to appear at the last hearing, and he was ordered to appear in person today by the court's notice. We're seeking a default judgment of $1,806.41, including costs.
How was he
Possession
served, do you
only.
know? While I'm looking?
I don't.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that was served by attachment.
Yes, we're
Are
not
you seeking a money judgment or just possession?
possession only on all three of these cases.
Send me your default judgment. Are they all the same story?
Exactly the same. Nobody
Did you show up
appeared.
last week or this week?
Correct.
All right, default judgments to enter.
You'll have them in a moment. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You as well.
Bye, Renee.